Welcome to another For Against Darkness solo play here. We are introducing a new group over here. If you've seen the intro, you know who they are. Yeah, I just figured I'm trying to build up my Adventurers Guild using the For Against Darkness Tales from the Adventurers Guild, which has some short quests in here and all that, and you could roll up missions or whatever and try to build up your characters that way too in here. So you'll probably see some of these happening down in the near future. Anyways, we're going to move on. This is going to be on Echoes of the Dead. It's a 3-part adventure for the For Against Darkness, recommended for beginning characters. There's quite a few of these out there for 4AD. And it's just a real fast way to really get into the game and then learn the ins and outs and all that. So normally you could do your own if you want, and that's fine. It's actually pretty fun doing that. And there's other books out there like Twisted Minions and Twisted whatever. There's tons of stuff out there to add different villains or beasts or anything like that. So anyways, I am using the For Against Darkness expanded edition, which I recommend everyone to get, because if you have the old one's already in here, and there's some extra stuff in here, which is pretty cool. Milestones and traits and all that. There's traits in there, and I've been hearing, reading some stuff, not hearing. You know, the traits, it's not like mandatory. You don't have to use those traits. They're optional. So just a little heads up there. So this is my first time actually using characters with their traits. So we'll see how that works out. It's also going to be my first time playing a paladin and a ranger. I've never played these characters before, and they do have some extra stuff involved with them. So a little bit more record keeping. And I'll be honest with you, the less record keeping, the better is how I like it. So like I said in my previous adventure, I will level these characters up from 1 to 5, the normal way, the classic way. And then I'm going to go the slow and sure way of leveling characters up, where it's an automatic XP or automatic level of whichever character you pick at the end of the adventures. So I was going to go that route from level 5 beyond. So, but anyways, back to what we're doing. Echoes of the Dead here. You saw the little text messaging or whatever you want to call it that I do there. Let me know if you guys are okay with that. I try to put them out there long enough so you guys could read it. Anyways, here we go. Adventure 1 conditions. The Belt of Purity, I gave that to Hexy, because Hexy's the cleric. And clerics are pure in soul. So anyways, and what comes with it is while wearing the blessed Belt of Purity, a cleric can spend the blessing to turn 1 food ration into 1 vial of holy water, which is very important, which automatically afflicts 1 life point of damage versus vampires, demons, and undead when thrown. So it's just an automatic hit. 2, you could drink 1 vial of holy water as a makeshift healing potion, which is nice to have, which restores 1d6 plus level of lost life points. That's going to be pretty cool too. This healing cannot exceed the cleric's base life points. Only a cleric can drink it. Okay. And only once per adventure, unless the specific resurrection circumstances listed later apply. So it's a one-time thing here. I think I'm going to use it more for the food rations right here, because you get that is it right here? This 1d6? Yeah, I'm still going to use it for this one. So here's the Adventure 1 conditions. You must attain 3 clues during your investigation. As soon as the clues are spent, the next unexplored room is the chamber wherein you discover the whereabouts of Brother Fallow. Escape the dungeon with Brother Fallow or proof of Brother Fallow's situation, because he could be dead. I'm sure we're going to roll to find out. And report back to the clerical order to complete this adventure. For this adventure, until you discover the 3 necessary clues, if a 6+ is rolled on the boss table, you encounter a spider-armed fiend, but it is not the final boss. Look at that dude. Is that wicked or what, man? So, we're going to be making our own dungeon. Here's the Adventure 1 special room table here. So you roll a d6. Same with the magic treasure table. It's a 1d6. And then it moves on to here. Also, when you do these little adventures on this, don't read ahead. Because that just ruins it. I mean, especially if you're a solo, you're playing this solo. I mean, come on, man. You owe it to yourself to stay true to the game, and don't read ahead, because it just ruins the adventure for you. So I try my best to see. So Once 3 clues are found, the next unexplored room is Brother Fallow's holding chamber. Within this torture room, you discover a mysterious puzzle. So, we'll leave it at that right now. And we're going to go ahead and roll for the dungeon entry here. And we're going to play it as you normally play 4AD, because we're going to be searching through here. Because there is no map provided. The order did not provide a map due to one reason of the sentient fog or something like that, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot provide you a map detailing any specifics of the dungeon's interior layout due to the sentient fog that dwells therein. For its dark magics make of the dungeon a seemingly interchangeable hive of random labyrinth catacombs. Before leaving out, I advise you to visit the Adventurers Guild. It gives you a little thing here. Yeah, but that's what we did. And that's what we have. We ended up with these rookies right here. See how these rookies do. Put your money on who you think's going to die. Anyways, though I am granting you the temporary loan of my sacred blessed dog. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this game going. Try to be short and sweet to this. I hope this view works out. Maximize the screen if you want to get a good view of the dungeon and all that. And I'll try to color in the shaded areas that are not needed. So I will leave a list of channels in my description of other channels that are playing this game, because I think there's a lot of them out there that do a great job on this. And that's it. This one I'm not going to use a totally miniature oriented platform like I did in the last video there. One thing I noticed, using the miniatures are great. I mean, especially to identify who they are. And then trying to make it into a miniatures game, which is what I was trying to do in that last video, it misses the dungeon making process, which is really a big part of this type of game, is you making your dungeons and all that. So, and following it along and all that. And that's what this little red die here is, this little bead. It's a D6 little thing. And I'll be moving that around to show you guys, you know, where we're at and so forth. This is a great board to have for 4AD. Jim, the tabletop engineer plays, has an Etsy channel there. Somewheres by Jim, I believe is the name of the Etsy store. And on the Facebook group, he is busting them out as fast as he can, because a lot of players are realizing how neat this thing is. I don't fully use it because right here you're supposed to record information, special stuff. I use this to highlight the formation of my group. But it tracks the number of enemies, the level of the enemies, the life points of the enemies, and the attacks that they use. Has your minions killed here, which now vermin count as minions killed kind of thing. So, and vermin you can get treasures with. But I'm going to go ahead and try to stick to the rules of this. This is obviously came out before expanded edition. Has your bosses killed here. And your final boss modifier, ignore that. I just placed it in there. And then you could do you have your little tracking here of the players: Todd, McMurray, Hexy, Greg, and I gave them each their same color dice, so they're all color coordinated. Over here is where I put the information of gold, and I might throw other stuff on there. But yeah, I do a lot of record keeping. I have a little notebook here, and I do a lot of journaling is what it is. So, and that's it. And this is going to be the dice. We're going to have the white dice be the 10s, black dice are the 1s. And then I have separate dice for like gold pieces or any other kind of special rolls. So I put those over here. So, and then, you know, you just typically roll, 2d6s to figure out which corridor or room you're in. And then you roll 2d6 for the content table right here. But I noticed there's a content table in here too. So I'm thinking I might stick with this. I mean, let's stick with the Echoes of the Dead. I think it's very, very similar to what this one is anyways. So, alrighty. Let's get to the game. Oh yeah, also at the beginning, it says here, every character begins with an amount of food equal to their base life points minus 1. So for example, a level 1 cleric starts with 5 total life points and thus starts with 4 food rations. Pretty cool to have. So like Todrick, you have 8 life, so you have 7 food rations. McMurray, 7, it has 6. Hexy, 5, has 4. Greg has 7, has 6 food rations. So I will record that because it's nice to have those. The flint and steel thing here, you purchase before an adventure is 5 gold pieces. I didn't do that. And the healing, Todrick's the only one that has a bandage. No one else does. Because McMurray's a paladin, so he can heal And Hexy's definitely cleric, has 3 blessings and 3 healing. So he's our healer. So I think we're gonna be all right with that. I'm gonna roll with it. So, and the ranger already starts off with 3 rations. You roll a D3, and that's how many rations. And you end up with 3 from the beginning. So the ranger pretty much has a total of 9 rations. So I had to get that out of the way. I'm sorry. I know it takes like 10 minutes to really do an introduction of what's going on here. And if you guys know a faster way of me helping you guys out on what's going on, let me know, because I like to play kind of fast. I like to, get the play going. So, and that is it. So now let's begin. Okay, the entrance room is a 1d6, and we rolled a 2. So it's going to look like that. Wow. Alrighty, there's our entrance room. There's our little tracker right there. Now we roll a 2d6 and see where we head off to. And I can't remember what it was. Was it the whites are the 10, so 6, so 62. 62 is a pretty simple one there. It's just a little cross section here, and I think we'll go ahead and go this way. Why not? Okay, we're in a corridor, so now we're going to roll to see what we encounter, which is a 2d6, and 5 plus 2 is a 7. And oops, we're not using that one. We're using this one, which is still similar. Minions encounter. Oh boy, here we go. Roll d6, and it is a 4, which is going to be 2d6 plus 1 cannibal cultist. Arr, arr, arr. Okay, how many do we get? 2d6 is a 1 plus 4, so it's 5 plus 1, so we got 6 cannibal cultists. Now when you fight in a corridor, it's only the 2 in the front that'll be able to fight. So it's going to be the barbarian, Todd, and McMurray, the paladin. These guys are no joke here. They're the highest class level plus 2, so they're going to be level 3 crazed human minions. They have 1 treasure, 3 and 6 chance of surprise. Their level increases by 2 if they outnumber the heroes, which they do, but they lose this outnumbering bonus if fighting in corridors. Whew. Or as soon as their numbers are equal to or lower than the number of heroes. Any hero wounded by cannibal cultists has a 1 in 6 chance of losing 1 additional life due to an infected wound. Oh boy. If a hero dies, all the cultists will stop attacking and devour his or her body. Oh my goodness. All the hero's equipment is lost and he or she may not be resurrected. Well, no, because he's food. Wow. There is a reaction, and if we want to do it, if we roll 1 to 2, they flee if outnumbered. Well, they're not. They take a bribe, 1 hireling or whatever. So if I had a hireling with the group, here, take him. 4 to 5, they fight. 6 fight to the death. Well, we're obviously going to just fight them. We're only fighting a total of 6 was what I came up. Yeah, a total of 6 of them. So, and that's it. Now, what I do is I'll roll the dice and divvy out how many's fighting who, which actually, will be 3 versus. He's going to have 3 and he's going to have 3. So, here we go. Okay, Todd, McMurray, you got to get a 3+ to hit. And oh yeah, Todrick is 3 plus his levels, so it's a 4. And McMurray is a 4 plus his is a 5. So yep, we got 2 down. Okay, so that puts 2 on McMurray and 2 on Todrick. And we knock it down to 4. Alrighty. And now it's the cultist turn to attack. Okay, you guys need to get 4 up. And, ooh, McMurray rolled a 2, but his defense is a +3, so 5. He passed. Oh, wow. Todrick rolled a 3, plus his levels. His defense is a +1, so 4. So he passed 2. Good job. Okay, let's do this again. Need to get 3+. And, oh, we got exploding 6. Yes. And then McMurray got a 5, plus his 3 is 8. So he wiped his 2 out, so they're done. That puts them down to 2. But you know what? Todrick rolled an exploding 6, and they're level 3, so he killed 2 himself. I didn't even have to roll the 6, just for the heck of it. There you go. So they wiped them out. Good job. Nice, nice, nice. So this is back to 0. Right there. Put all the stuff back, reset everything. So, alrighty. And take that dude off. Okay, there's 1 treasure, so we just roll a d6 on the treasure table. It's a 2, and it says Choose 2d6 gold or d6 plus 1 edible mushrooms. Each is equivalent to 1 food ration. We're good on food rations, so let's go ahead and do a 2d6 for the gold. And we get 1 plus 5 is 6 gold pieces. So we put them back over here in the marching order. Now, see, if these guys had if the ranger was carrying a bow and arrow, he could have actually take a shot to help these guys out, or some kind of range attack from these two can help out. But in melee, no, they sit in the back because it's a corridor and only these two guys can fight. In a room, it's different. You could spread them out and have them all fight. So let's keep heading north this way and see what we get. So we roll 2d6 and we encounter a 24. 24 is going to be, we're going to be in a room right there. And what do we find in this room? We find a room 5. Oh, empty. Roll on a special room table. Well, if it's in. Nope, it's a 1d6 here, so let's go ahead and see what it is. And it's a 1, and we end up with, oh crap, cursed altar. As you enter the room, an eerie glow I can't say that word, from a sinister altar. A random character is cursed and now has a -1 on their defense rolls. Are you kidding me? To break the curse, the hero must either slay a major foe, boss, or weird monster alone, or enter a blessed temple, entry 6 of this table, or have a blessing spell cast on them by a cleric. Oh, Hexy, we need your help. I know it doesn't matter, but I want to know who was the one that got cursed. So we roll a dice and the lowest one gets it. It is, oh crap, Hexy yourself got cursed. So Hexy, you need to give yourself a blessing. Yeah, and this is the character sheet I'm using. You could actually, it's printed up in one sheet, but I cut them in 4s. Right here is the blessing. And so you have 3 blessings and 3 healings. And if you use one, you just cover it up like so, like you're in a high school test, whatever. So one's been used already, so you have 2 more left. It's cool that you got this, but the other thing is we're playing for something like this, the cursed altar, run across something like that. That kind of hurts us because that's almost like a waste. But you know, we have to do it. So, alrighty. So Hexy used one of his blessings, so he's down to 2. Okay, let's keep treading north. All right, what do we get? We get a 56. 56 is gonna be, oh, big room right here. That one. What do we get in this room? 2d6, 5 plus 1 is 6. We get a vermin encounter. Okay, roll d6 and we get a 4. Ooh, swarming scarabs. Wow. 1d6 plus 5. So we get 8 swarming scarabs. High class level plus 2, so they're going to be level 3 undead bug vermin. Immune to sleep and poison. Oh yeah, that's right. Almost everything in this is going to be immune to sleep, so our sleep spells and all that ain't going to work. Of course, I don't think we have any. They bite at the hero's eyes. Any hero rolling a 1 on a defense roll is blinded in one eye until magically healed. If it happens twice, the hero is blinded in both eyes. A one-eyed hero attacks at -1. A totally blinded hero attacks and defends at -2 and is automatically dead if only blind heroes remain in the party. Automatically destroyed if hit by any fire-based or lightning spell. Reactions is a d6, 1 to 2 flee, 3 to 6 to fight. Okay, let's place them out here. So you take them like so. And then there's 8 of them, so there'll be 2 apiece. All right, they're level 3, so you gotta get 3 plus to hit. Come on, guys. And what do we get? Oh crap, Greg 2 plus his attack level is a 3, so Greg got a hit. Toddrick 3 plus his level's 4, there's another hit. Ooh, and they all got hits here. Yep, each one of them got 4 hits apiece. Nice. Now it's the Scarabs' turn. Oh crap, man. All right, you guys need to have a 4 plus on defense. Come on, dudes. And we get, ooh, okay, so Hexy, dang, Hexy, Toddrick, and Greg, they passed. 3 plus 1, or 3 plus 3 on McMurray's defense is a 6. Y'all passed. Okay, let's see if you guys wipe them out here. Need 3+. And, wow, crap. Hexy is automatic miss. McMurray's automatic miss. Ooh, but we got exploding 6. Todd killed 1, so he's cleared. Automatic 6. There's only 3 left. Level 3, so there's 2 dead right there. And then we have an exploding 6. So roll again. You need to get a 3+. Oh, yeah. Wiped them out. Dang, that was a piece of cake. So move y'all back in here in the marching orders here. And let's see, we got a door here and a door here. Let's keep going north, man. We're just going to cruise on up. So we're going to head this way. 2d6, and we get a 32, which is, oh, funky looking room. Now we can adjust this any which way we can to make it fit. So, okay, they're in a corridor here. As you can tell, there's supposed to be a door here, but I made it into a dead end. And we'll have a door this way, so that's going to be the only way to go. So let's see what they find in the corridor. 2d6, we get a 1 plus a 3 is a 4. If corridor empty, otherwise roll on the special room table. Okay, scratch that. We're not going to use this one here. I mean, this is the older one. We're going to use the expanded edition one. It's really, really similar. Very close. But here I like this because it's comfortable. You know, if this tile is a corridor, it is empty and may be searched. If it is a room, roll on the special events table. And see, I need to search because I'm looking for 3 clues. I could be here all day long trying to find 3 clues if it's not going to allow me to search in these corridors. So we will use the expanded edition flow chart here, or the tile content table. So we'll go this route. So roll d6 on the search table, and it's a 4. And on here, oh, this sucks. This tile is really empty. Nothing to see here. Ugh. Okay, roll again, 2d6, and see what we encounter. 22. So we're looking at upside down 22. Oh, simple room right here. Cool. Oh, can't make that room fit, so we re-roll again, and we get a 16. A little 16 work right there. Oh my gosh. What's that? 1, 2, doorway. I don't think that's gonna work. That one ain't gonna work either. So we roll again, and we get a 63. 63. Oh, let's see how this one works. Well, I just made that work. I know there's supposed to be a door right here, but we're not gonna put one there, just a wall. But we gotta get this thing moving on here. Yeah, I guess the designer, me, aka me, messed up on this. But all right, so we're in another corridor here. Let's see what we find. Okay, 2d6, and 6 plus 1 is 7, and we are, oh crap, minion encounter. Roll on the minion table appropriate to your environment. Okay, a d6, and we get a 6. Oh, could that be bad or good? All right, minion table, 1d6 rabid Vexhounds. Oh, high class level plus 3, so it's going to be 3 plus 1, it's going to be 4. So level 4 undead canine minions. Oh my gosh, undead dogs, man. Treasure special, all right. Never test morale, immune to sleep and poison, 4 and 6 chance of surprise. Mundane attacks hit them at -1. Spells attack them at a plus tier. Tier is the whole group level, so we're still basic level, so it's a +1. Every rabid Vexhound slain by non-magical means has a 3 and 6 chance of returning to play 1 turn later. Oh, snap. Reactions. D6, 1 to 2 to bribe, 1 luck point, 1 animal companion, or 1 hireling. 3 to 6, fight to the death. Oh my gosh. How many hounds? Oh, yes, it was a 1. It was a 1. Okay, 4 and 6 chance it surprises us, so 4 or less, we are surprised. Oh, it surprised us, so it's going to attack first. So it's going to be a -1 to hit him with our mundane weapons. So, alrighty, and it's Toddrick and McMurray. Here we go. Need a 4+ to hit. Well, there you go. 5 minus 1 is 4. So, boom, Pally, Toddrick, you whiffed it. You're done. But the Paladin hit him. So, yep, boy. Alrighty, that's all good and stuff, but now we need to see if he comes back, because it says right here, non-magical means, let's see, every rabid Vexhound slain by non-magical means has a 3 and 6 chance of returning to play 1 turn later. Well, since there's only one there, and McMurray smacked him already. He's 3 years less. He comes back. And a 6. Alrighty, he is officially dead. Okay, the treasure set special, and all I could find is Echoes of the Dead Epic Rewards table. There's no special treasure table, it's just this. So I'm assuming we're gonna roll a d6 on this table. And we roll a 1. Now 1 is the Horde of Past Intruders. The party is given 1 healing potion. Oh, cool. 1 vial of holy water, 1 random scroll, 1 trinket of luck, 1 fool's gold, 1 bandage, 1 medicinal herb, 4 food, and 4d6 times 10 gold pieces. Holy crap. Okay, first let's get the gold pieces out of the way. That's a lot of stuff there. 4d6. Here, I'm going to roll 3 of them real quick. There's 2 plus 4, 6 plus 6 is 12, and then 1 more. 12 plus 2 is 14. Times 10, 140 gold pieces. Yeah! Okay, right now I gave the medicinal herb to Todd and had him use his 1 bandage he has and mixed it up to create a poultice, I guess is what it's called. So now if he it can heal 2 life instead of 1. So I figured that would work for Todd, the barbarian. I gave the extra bandage to Greg, the hunter, or the ranger. I divvied the 4 food up. Each of them got 1. And now I need a roll for the random scroll. Okay, so what you do is you go to page 69 in the expanded edition here, and you roll a d6 on the random spell table, and it's a 2. So the scroll is a scroll of escape. So it's pretty much a defensive teleportation spell. The caster disappears from his or her current position and reappears in the first tile area of the adventure, the entry obviously. Escape can be cast in lieu of performing a defense roll during the foe's turn or during the caster's turn. It works automatically. So if you know you're going to die, that's what this one would be good for, to escape. Well, kind of lame because I'm not going to give it to the paladin because the paladin pretty much fights to the death. I'm not sure who to give it to. I mean, there's the cleric, but the cleric has the healing and blessing abilities. And then you got the barbarian and Greg, the ranger. I'll just give it to the ranger for right now. May have to sell it. Okay, and then I gave the fool's gold to Greg, the ranger. Fool's gold is pretty much, well, that's back in the very first edition. Bribe the next monster that asks for a bribe. No matter what the monster asks, the gold will appear enough to satisfy his greed. This is a 1-use magic item. So if we roll on the reaction and we end up getting the bribe, offering the fool's gold, and we're free and clear of whatever trouble we could be in. And lastly, the trinket of luck. I'm just going to hold on to it because I'm going to have to look at some of the books and see where I could find that, or if that's some general trinket or something. I'm thinking trinket of luck is you get to re-roll maybe. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to hold off on that. I'll have one of the guys carry it around. Well, that was a big score there, man. Pretty pleased with that. I also found out too late now, I already rolled, but the random scroll, I could use any spell table from any of the other books, adventure books I had. But oh well, I already used the original spell table. So let's move on. We're in the corridor and we only got one way to go. That way. We roll 2d6 and we get a 61. 61 is going to be... Oh, big old rectangle. Alrighty, and see what's in this room is 6. We got a vermin encounter. Roll on the vermin table appropriate to your environment. And we rolled a 3. 2d6 knob goblins. High class level +1, so it's going to be a level 3 vermin. Goblin null hybrids. Okay. Armed with clubs. Reactions, a d6 is the flee out of 1. 2 to 3 flee if outnumbered. 4 is a bribe. Could do an automatic bribe now. And 5 to 6 to fight. Let's see how many knob goblins we have. 2d6. We got a total of 6 knob goblins. Okay, we have 6 knob goblins, so we're gonna roll the dice, and the 2 lowest die will get the extra goblin. Well, there's 2 ones there. That's gonna be Todrick and McMurray. They're gonna have 2 goblins, while the other ones have 1 on them.